Hold up, what?
Yeah, that's a dope picture, man. This is a dope event too, man. Like,
Yes, it was.
Yeah, my cousin Ira brought me a plate.
That's
Me and the
what's up,
family a
man.
plate.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
That's what's up, man.
yeah.
We glad you're here, and you are now tuned in to the Mindful Exchange podcast.
Mindful.
What up,
Yo,
what up?
what up, dog?
Podcast.
What's going on, fellas? How we jumping this show off today?
I mean, you know, we might as well start it with the how was your week? What you thankful for? It's Thanksgiving this week, man.
I'm thankful for my family, all of you guys, great health, and in pursuit of wealth. I am accomplishing things, and I'm very proud of that.
Fire.
I'm thankful for prosthetics.
Word, that's real.
Word up.
Word
Word,
up.
I'm real.
I'm thankful for prosthetics. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm thankful for just being here and hitting that 225 on my deadlift today, boy. For working sets of 5. I'm here. Knee pain almost gone. When I see y'all niggas next year on the court, it's gonna be real.
That nigga Cap had me in the gym last week. We did that. He had me convinced I can get that 225. Bitch. I thought I was gonna die trying to lift that shit up.
You ain't gonna tell him you sharded. You ain't gonna tell him that.
Said
part.
he sharded.
I'll keep that. Okay.
How did it sound like that?
Oh,
man.
what about you, Sharp DeMarc?
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You know, I will say to the people, health is wealth. I can't speak it enough.
Facts.
Yes, it is.
Catching some mean headaches these days, you know what I mean? I got to take ibuprofens to go places and shit like that. So I'm going through some hard times, but I would never let that get us down.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
When was the last time you been to the doctor?
You don't want to talk about
I listened to Dr. Dre last night. He got some new shit, Wolf.
Yo.
Yeah, nah, but on the serious tip, it's been a few ticks. I think they got a warrant out for me right now.
Yo, so let me give you some advice.
Word up.
At least go to the doctor and find out what's going on.
Yeah,
Because we can't self-diagnose.
Blood pressure.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the blood pressure.
But you got to find out where you're at. You know what I do sometimes? And this is what I do at least once a week. I go to Rite Aid on 2nd Street and do my own blood pressure.
Yup.
Sometimes it's...
Stick your arm in the joint.
yeah, it's free. You do it real quick, and I do it very often.
I got to get involved, man.
Do it.
The boy ain't healthy. But God ain't through with me. Just pray for me. That's all.
Every day.
Yes, Lord. But other than that, I'm goody. How about you, Quest?
I'm great, man. I'm feeling good, man. I'm good.
So I'm
Real
blessed.
good, son. I'm blessed. Yeah, we got Marsh.
You look like you blessed, like you got extra money in your pocket. Let me hold some.
Shit, I ain't that good.
Before you get broke.
You know what? I feel rich like that. I mean, because I'm in the gym getting busy, son. I'm on some other shit, son.
I'm jealous as a mother. I gotta get back right.
Nigga, I'm good. I'm real good. I'm excited, nigga.
Marsh.
Dope.
How
I
was
feel
your
good, man. My week was dope. Didn't do much or nothing.
Why are you
Just
looking
with
at the
kids.
clock? How you answer? Look,
That boy hungry. You want to eat, don't you?
he like this. I'm looking at it. It says 7:45.
So I'm looking at the clock.
He like, I got.
He got a timer.
14 and a half minutes.
I was gonna say he got a timer.
Where's
14 and a half
That's
minutes.
the first. I've said it before. Y'all gonna see me get up more.
He gonna pull a sharp and be like, I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom.
That's the thing. I ain't gonna tell you I go to the bathroom. I'm telling you I'm leaving.
Turn your mic
I'm
up,
finna get in
Marsh.
the car. Finna get in the car and go home. No, the week was dope though, man. Back in the gym, I feel myself getting stronger. I think I'm in a mindset now to where I was before. Before I was pissed off because I couldn't move no weights, and I mean that's what happens when you stop. You know what I mean? You gotta build that shit back up.
Yeah.
I can say one
frustrated?
thing though. My calves, I've never in my motherfucking life. Ever.
That was that fucking thing.
compete with it,
Yo, that thing that when y'all was on the plate.
Yo, look, I have to say something.
But I did
because
though.
he's saying like because
did
his
it.
calves are bigger than mine. I'm naturally
I
a
didn't say that.
basketball playing
I
guy,
didn't say
right?
that.
He said my calves are bigger and they're
didn't say that.
stronger.
I
That's
didn't say
exactly
that.
what he said.
didn't say that.
Trey
I didn't
will
say that.
Trey
What'd you
will
say?
testify to it.
I can't remember what I said.
I
but
said
when
let's
what
compete.
I said.
I said let's compete.
Triggered him to say mine
said,
are stronger
listen,
than yours.
Listen,
And I said no, they're not.
I have no pride in the fight.
Me
None.
neither. Me neither.
So what did you say?
I said something that triggered him to say
No,
mine
what
are
did you
stronger.
say? Not
Like,
something.
listen, I can't remember. I can't remember what I said.
I can specify though. But
So basically, they said, "All right, do 30 of these."
No.
So I did 30 plus of the joints. You know what I mean?
Nah.
And ripped my shit. And my shit hurt. Yeah, that shit hurt like a motherfucker. But I did what he asked me to do.
And that's what matters.
So now, I'm gonna speak on it.
I'm listening.
Accurately. So he lifted up he lifted up my leg while I was doing leg work, and pointed out my small calves. That's how it started.
How I lift his leg up.
Hoodie, were you standing there when he lifted up my pant leg, my sweat pant leg?
Not
So,
his leg. I'm listening.
He did say you had baby calves or something, something like that. He said something something about baby legs. That's all I remember.
I
I
don't
want
want
to see this motherfucker here.
Come on, Cap. What happened?
So look, I don't want to drag
him
this.
talk,
I
let him
don't want to
talk, let
drag
him
this
talk.
out.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it.
So that's how it initiated.
Right.
Now, at that point, I said, I know I have small calves, but I bet you my calves are stronger than yours. He said, no, they're not. No, they're not. I said, let's do it.
Uh-oh.
So before he did that, I stopped counting at 20 at least because I don't count all my reps. I told you I go to failure.
Okay.
So when it was his turn, I said, at least go to 30 with the calf raises.
Body weight? Just body weight?
No.
Nah, we had
135
weight,
pounds on my
and I
shoulders.
put plates on the floor, so you got that extension at the bottom. But what I told him is what
It wasn't enough.
How much weight did you lift?
was it 135?
135.
Oh, God, fuck that.
My point is this: what I told him at that point is just because your calves are bigger doesn't mean they're stronger. I bust my shit down, son. I bust them down, and it doesn't matter. They don't grow like that.
But they strong.
But they strong.
They strong as a
lying.
motherfucker.
Bitch is strong.
But his point after I said, no, they well do 30 of these. I did 30 of them.
And now he hurting.
Yeah, I know what that feel
Look,
like, nigga.
I did like 45 or 50 after he did the 30, and I did at least 30 before that, and I'm good is my point. That was my only
He ain't
point.
doing enough. He ain't doing enough. He obviously ain't break the muscle down. I broke my shit down. His muscle fibers is so
That boy a beast in that gym, man.
Stupid. Marshall's
All y'all
stupid.
brothers, though.
Marshall's stupid.
crazy. Shit, I ain't never felt this way in my mother.
Now he walking.
She said, I never felt this way in my damn life.
I feel like I'm walking on my tippy toes.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm walking on my
Yeah,
tippy
fuck
toes.
that, man. For calves, I just jump rope, man. I ain't doing no calf raises, nigga. I did all that shit in junior high and high school, enough for a lifetime.
We was texting earlier. What was it? We was talking about something. I was like, yo, I got my shorty doing squats and calf raises in the living room. So this is shit that I do on my own when I don't need people to be with me. It's not about the gym. It's what I want for myself. So I know I do this shit on my off time multiple times in the week. So I don't find fatigue when I do shit like that.
Do you be doing squats and all that shit on? Let me find
Yes, I do.
a medium badunkadunk. Let me find this nigga his ass model. This nigga got a perfect glute.
Yo, remember that shit I
This
posted in
nigga
the
got
chat
the
with the
perfect-
nigga? Remember that shit I posted in the
I
chat?
seen it.
Perfect gluteus maximus.
I'm gone.
That's fucking funny. It's
You
good.
said it. What you say? A medium?
Nigga, medium badunk, gluteus capsimus.
Yo, it was fire.
Yo.
To change the subject just a little bit, it was fire to see the guard in the booth today. When I walked
Just Born.
Born.
Yeah,
man.
he's special, man. He's
Some of y'all,
Whoa.
if you don't know Just Born, he used to go by Dutch
That's
Master.
Dutch
Shit.
man.
he's still special
Dutch
like
man.
that?
Man, he ain't lost a step. Man.
Oh,
Like,
my God,
his
man.
album is titled "Eminent Domain." And I'm gonna let him come on here and explain where that came from at some point. But
Yeah.
you see how special he is.
He's
man.
still
Like,
special, man.
yeah. I told him he's like
Better.
all y'all is kind of weird because he's in his album mode now. So now we're focusing on that. You're in your album mode, so now we're focusing on that. But we're all kind of like touched.
Yeah,
in
man,
different
definitely.
ways. There's a lot
Definitely.
of talent floating around
Yeah,
here.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like them kung fu styles I was talking about.
Yeah.
Everybody got their style and it's precise and mastered and,
Yeah.
and marvelous. You know what I mean? I love it.
We blessed to have this much creativity, positive energy, and all that around us, man.
And it's weird what you said earlier, and you said it too, Marsh, when we was on the phone. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. New been messing with me, man. You hear me?
Yeah.
New been messing with me too. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So when you said that earlier, it made me think of what the conversation we had on
What
the
was
phone.
that? What was the convo y'all was talking about?
Go ahead, Marsh.
I
Marsh
was,
was,
I was just basically, I let him hear the new song I was working on.
Yeah.
And it was crazy when I started writing the song. The track pulled me. It was wild because the first verse of the song is basically it goes, so scared to forget about you, I forget about you. Days ain't days, nights are crude, man. I'm sick without you. waking up to brand new days, but they don't feel brand new. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy how I was writing this shit, but it wasn't a song that I started writing for New.
Yeah.
But he kept fucking with me.
Yeah.
I'm over there trying to write this song, I'm wiping my tears, like, God damn. And it was just one of them things where it manifested into just my thoughts of what was going on at that moment. Because the track grabbed me, and it was just like one of them things where it's I'm not picky about my beats, but I am.
Nah, you are. You're selective.
It's almost like the beat has to
Pick you.
It just pulls the lyrics out.
Yeah, it matches your emotion. At
Makes
the
it
moment,
easier to pull them lyrics out.
Right, because every song I've written, over all the tracks I've written, 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the process of finding the track is like 2 days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they come out like, like that Coffee Cafe. I literally wrote that. I heard it.
Oh, you ain't gonna be real and tell them I wrote that for you?
You said you was gonna keep it real.
Okay, Drake.
5 minutes maybe.
Okay.
I can read your mind. Went upstairs, I ate, let it play downstairs, come back downstairs, and I don't know, within 5-10 minutes, I wrote it.
Yeah, you kind of different. Like you're the way you be putting shit together is. I know you know it, but remember we was at your crib the other day and you was going through the joints that you wrote, playing the beats. I can tell you don't even realize the extent of the gift that you have.
Authenticity of it.
He put that shit together easy, and it's like everything makes sense from bar to bar.
Yeah.
But on top of it making sense, it has emotion built into it. You gotta be fucking gifted to do that. Son.
Yes, Lord.
And he's a little special. He's a little touched. So I get it. But salute to you. I mean, I guess I'm giving you your flowers for it, man. And you owe me a couple beats for my project,
I got you.
and a couple hooks, and a couple verses.
And I've been going through some tracks. So.
Yeah, you got a couple of joints that I picked out in the top. You know what I'm saying?
I told him to find me some beats. You know, I love making music, right?
Yeah,
but that's not my strong point. Finding beats for me. I don't know why, but I accept it, and I'll strengthen it at some point. But for now, I can rely on my.
You got a lot on your plate, though, brother.
I'll send you some. I'll send you some, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been digging up some shit. I got some shit in the tuck, buried deep with dust on it. Cause
I ain't
I'm
gonna lie, your mic is bothering me, son. Like it should sound better than that, man.
Yeah,
tap this. Was it 2?
Yeah.
Because usually your shit be on point. I don't know if I fucked it up or what, but let me.
I mean, I turned it up a little bit, but.
Y'all keep talking.
But in the meanwhile, I was doing it. Like I said, even from day one, I mean, I've been, I guess, a hip hop head, but I'm an R&B dude. I love all types of music, but within the music, that's what it was for me: the music, the beat, the snare. You know what I mean? The guitar and the subtle keyboard you might.
Yeah, don't say the beat. Say the instruments that make the music.
I mean, the beat, motherfucker. What you mean?
Yeah, but you could. But nowadays, niggas got the beats, but it's more than just the beat, though. It's the thing,
the instruments that's brought to the table
make the
that
beat.
makes up the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've always been like my favorite beat of all time, is Special Ed.
I got it made.
That's
Special Ed.
Yes.
I'm sure there's no coincidence in that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Special Ed.
Yo,
He's a little touched.
yo.
Yeah.
I'll give Cap.
Special.
Y'all all be throwing shots at me except for Sharp.
Yeah, I try not to do
You know what
nothing
I'm
talking
saying?
about.
Yeah, but that means you say it in your head.
Oh my goodness.
But Marshall, how I just finished doing, what was it, 30 reps on the calf raiser, and I'm tired of fatigue. He pulled up my sweatpants. I told Liz that shit, she was dying.
He said, God damn, let me see what's underneath that pen.
Because Liz be like, I wish I had your legs.
Underneath that fabric.
She be fucking with me too.
He got the Vidal Sassoon.
Yo, you hear what Trey said?
The ass square was just the legs.
What Trey said?
Trey said, he's like, damn, that shit look like what do you say, a drumstick or some shit?
Yeah, he did. Was talking about
He said something crazy. The reason why I don't care is because I know my shit is official, but when you're around a group of funny motherfuckers, if you don't laugh, you are a fucking weirdo, because that shit is crazy, son.
That shit look borderline like prehistoric.
Yo,
like
the nigga Marshall violated
like
me,
he
son.
needed some lotion on that bitch.
What you talking about? You sent him the joint?
Nah, what joint? You talking about?
You didn't send Hoodie the
toe?
don't
Nah, I'm not sending it to him.
Don't do that, man.
Come on, man. It'll be lit. Nah, I said Marshall violated me in the gym on Friday. He spotted me when he was squatting. And the next thing I know.
What happened?
You got a pic of it?
Yeah, I got a whole video of that shit.
Man, what happened, man?
The nigga, he be spotting me because, they be extra nervous when I squat, obviously, because of my leg.
Hoodie,
It is what it is.
pour that black mic closer to your lips.
Why you gotta say it like that, though, son? Why you gotta say it like that, though, son? I was like, wait a minute. I was about to say pause. And I was like, I refused to say it. I was like, hey, yo.
I'm gonna say it for you.
Hey, yo.
Damn, son.
Pull that shit.
Y'all crazy.
Pull that
man.
black shit closer to your lips.
Look at how Marshall did me, son.
Let me see.
Left him
Oh,
with
is that the video you just sent?
Oh, because he had the
Because he put the chalk on me.
LeBron hand.
Yo.
The LeBron.
LeBron.
You put it on your LeBron.
Look at Quest.
Oh, I seen that shit.
Look at your Facebook inbox.
Shit, let's talk about how the old head in the gym. So we was planking before we did squats. Full body warm up. Mm-hmm. And
Wait, the on the ground plank shit?
yeah.
For engage your core.
Yeah, because that's where I wanted to do that because my shit don't be activated. I realized that over time, even when we bench, my core is the last thing that's active. That's why I've been pulling my legs up for about a month. I don't know.
You know
why.
how to activate that exercise you can do throughout the day?
Nah, I don't.
Stomach vacuums. Where you hold, you know how back in the day where we, to make our ribs poke out? Well, you do that to the point where you can still breathe. You may not be able to suck it in, and you hold it, for about, but you're still able to breathe though.
Maybe that's why I couldn't blow in Dre's, what is it called?
I'm done.
Let's segue into the one thing I wanted to talk about.
Yes,
Yo,
Since you
because
said that.
we're not talking about those.
Or Toxalock.
All right, so Dre has an Intoxalock in his $50,000+ car, right?
What is that?
Can I explain it to you?
Yeah, please. That's why I'm.
So,
Please.
the Intoxalock, basically, you got to
I was panicking to Marshall, like, nigga, what do I do?
That shit was so funny, nigga. All I heard was,
Oh, is that the
47 times. I'm not.
That
I'm
means
not
there
bullshitting.
ain't no gas in the junk.
Nigga. So this Intoxalock thing, right? You got to blow in this machine.
Oh yeah, that's what it's
Start your
called.
car,
That's what it's called.
right?
Okay.
For probation or
There's
whatever.
a camera in the dashboard right here facing the driver. So as you're driving, right, randomly, and then boom, you got to blow in it as you're driving.
Word.
Yes,
Out
Lord.
I didn't know intermittently.
blow it,
I
you
knew
gotta
to
blow
start
it.
the joint.
You got to blow in it, blow in that bitch until it remains, and then they calibrate whatever, and then you can keep driving.
Oh,
If you
that's
fuck up,
crazy.
it cuts off.
Shit.
Why you driving?
It's a $500 fine, or not fine, but it's $500.
Yeah, they
I
not
guess to
playing.
reset
They
it.
ain't playing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so Cap called me, I'm taking Drake, I'm the boom.
Who's driving? Who's driving?
He's driving
Got you.
by himself.
So
right?
hold that 1 second. Please hold that.
Yeah.
Keep that. So the only reason why I was driving is because Dre had to get that thing calibrated and he had to go to work. So what it was is I was taking him to work. Then after that, I was going to take his car. And when they hit me to calibrate it, I was taking it to get calibrated. But I had to go to McCormick and drop off some keys that I accidentally took from the facility. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to just drive to Ithaca real quick, drop the keys off. And
In
come
his
back.
joint.
In his joint.
Yeah.
So as soon as I left from dropping them off, I hit that little what was it? Denny's used to be there. Mm-hmm. So as soon as I got around there,
Boom.
Yo.
I called this nigga Marshall panicking like a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
What is that?
He said, yo, I'm lightheaded. I can't. Yeah, so I was like, yo, listen. I said, take a deep breath, bro.
He felt like my midwife trying to talk me through a birth and shit.
He kept saying,
Told him to take a deep boost.
tell me I'm not blowing hard enough. And on some real shit, you can hear, like, the fatigue in this nigga brain. Like,
He was trying to make it stop.
I don't know. He said, fuck this. I'm just going to drive it back.
With audible
Yeah,
boom.
fuck, boom.
Yeah, because Dre told me this shit, the car will lock up or some shit if you don't do it right. And I was telling Marshall, like, yo, my lungs is good. I do, like, I sprint. I do all type of weird shit. So there's got to be something wrong with this shit or I'm doing it wrong. Because, nigga, from there, I went to Beefs, the bar and horse heads? Because this is how you know I wasn't on point. I didn't even take the quickest route to get where I needed to go. I was just driving, blowing in this shit. Blowing, like, so people riding by. I'm at a red light, looking at me. And I got the phone sitting in the cup holder talking to him. Waiting for trying to have this nigga like console me through the whole process. You should have heard it. But I'm still driving and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Then I pull in that little parking lot, and it was probably about 20 something times I tried to blow into that Intoxilock shit. Then I said, Marshall, I said, yo, I'm just driving this shit back to his crib, bro. I'm just driving this shit back to his crib. He was like, yo, you probably need to chill because you probably lightheaded. He said, you probably inhaling carbon
monoxide.
He said, as many times as you did that.
Word.
Yeah, but I'm glad he said that shit because that's what I got to thinking. Like, seriously, you probably should chill because you've been blowing in that shit.
Yeah, son.
We breathe out carbon dioxide. You know what I mean? The trees eat it up and give off oxygen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember I coughed so hard I passed out. Went to the doctor. He said, "Where were you coughing from?" I came in that look. He's like, all right, so this would happen. You cough so hard and so long.
Give me the look one
You
more
getting
time.
I was blowing that smoke.
You know what I'm saying? He said you didn't have time to take in oxygen, so when you breathe in, coughing like that, you breathe in carbon dioxide, so it puts you out.
Ooh.
And that's all
I was about to pass out, son.
Yeah, you better take a second, bro, because like deadass, I can hear him blowing in this shit. Blowing in this shit.
Because my vision got blurred, and I was like,
saying,
God damn.
Yo, let's switch mics, man, because this shit seems like it's something ain't. See,
Hello?
Yo.
That made it so much better.
It did. Doesn't his voice sound better?
That shit
Yeah.
is crazy, ain't it?
That shit
So
was
it's-
bothering me the whole fucking time.
But now your shit.
But now you
janky.
sound like that.
Yeah, but I don't feel like it sounds as bad as his does it?
Yeah, you sound like you like
That's
move
that
like
OCD.
you.
Don't worry
Get
about
my
it.
shit back.
That's
nigga.
don't worry about it. He's good. So let's leave it at that. All right?
Yes, sir.
Let's move on.
Yeah, you talking, I'll adjust.
Yo, I got a topic that I want to discuss, you guys. So,
Talk about it, brother.
all right,
Chris, how
so,
long this topic gonna be? Because it's 8:04. I was supposed to be gone at 8:02.
We got 15 minutes.
all right, boom. I'm gonna jump right into the zombie deer found in Yellowstone Park.
That nigga eating zombie beef
Zombie
jerky. and
deer
Zombie deer.
found where Yogi be at.
Yeah, it's a zombie deer virus.
Was the zombie saying, "Hey, boo boo"?
Yeah, so,
All right, so what's up with the
Talk
zombie
about it, man.
So the zombie deer virus is kind of like what I gather from it. It looks like kind of like a rabid type side effect.
Sorry,
You know
the
what
dog
I'm
was
saying?
rabid. Had to put him down.
Nah, but for deers though. So, but it's like to sum it all up, it eats away at their brain. You know what I'm saying?
I think I seen a video.
It's like rabies.
like rabies, but
Yeah.
they're calling it. You know what I'm saying? A zombie deer. Like I think they title it that to kind of create some fear mongering amongst people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the word zombie, however, there's a lot of motherfuckers that eat venison. I don't. So you can be eat. So the
You sound
people.
like a venison hater, nigga.
Nah, I sound like a nigga that don't eat venison. So if
Why
you,
is that? That's like pork. You ain't supposed to eat it.
nah,
Yeah, I
deer,
came to
like
your brother.
deer.
I came to your brother-in-law
son
house.
had
They had a deer hanging on their front porch.
Yo, but
He said deer is the healthiest meat you could eat.
not zombie,
Pause.
not the zombie infected deer.
I think instead of saying healthy, I'll say lean.
Lean. It's a lean.
meat.
It's a lean meat.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm saying is, before the zombie deer apocalypse pops off,
Right.
what happens with
You said
Zombie deer apocalypse.
Regular venison is good to eat. Zombie deer meat is not.
Yeah, I would say it's not. So what happened? What does it says? It says
I'm
here are the
confused.
symptoms. Here are the symptoms.
Come on.
The rare zombie disease that causes the deer to excessively drool, droop their ears, and become reluctant to move, and eventually killing them has been detected in Yellowstone Park for the first time. So what they're saying is it can be inside of the deer system and still not have signs until later on.
Oh Lord, I got it.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever been close enough to a deer to see if it was drooling or
I
not?
almost hit one like
Nah, but if a deer allows you
To get close enough.
and you see, that'll let you know to give you signs of like, hold up, deers
Yo,
ain't
this
supposed to let
nigga's
you
a
get that
zombie,
close.
nigga.
I hit a deer last night when I was coming back
hit a deer
from the
or
Julius game. Yeah, I hit a deer.
Yeah, so
Coming down 13, no 17. I come down.
And you don't?
Yeah, and her shit. We were driving her shit. The deer come out, run out and shit, and stop. So I stop, throw that bitch in park. I get out, punch that motherfucker in the face, boom. Out the way,
Was he drooling?
Got back in the car.
Was he
He
drooling?
said I jumped out and
You might
punched
want to go
him
to
in
the
his
hospital. You might have
face.
that zombie
He wasn't
shit.
drooling. I
Yo,
hit the shit out that nigga. I hit the shit
Yeah,
out
he
that
said he
nigga.
jumped out and punched him.
Fuck, I'm gonna get out the road. I got to get home.
Marshall will give a deer a doobie and be like, yo, you gonna die.
yo,
If you gonna die, be high, bitch.
but they haven't said anything about it transferring to humans yet. But how are they gonna transfer to humans unless the deer run you down, bite you on your neck and shit,
Right.
Or kill it, you cut that motherfucker up,
And
you
eat
fry it, and you eat it.
And that's how it gets in
And
Yeah,
there.
they said my mama told me that he killed everything.
Mama said.
Fire.
Fire.
So that's the word on the street.
So when
I
we
ain't never
leave
been
here-
to that street.
When we leave here, y'all
Hey.
be sure to look out for the
Have
zombie
you guys heard
deer.
about the hot-headed steamroller deer?
Hot-headed steamroller deer.
So it's like a deer. It's an elk though. It's not like the female does because female does are obviously don't have horns. But the elks, they've been having this thing lately. I don't know what it is, but lately they've been like emitting like this hot heat steam out of their ears when they get angry now, and it makes it look like they're like.
Where you see this at?
Yo, the cat. Are you watching Bugs Bunny cartoons? My nigga?
I swear to you.
That is, Looney Tunes is not real to cat.
Which way did they go, George?
Let him finish.
That arose from the beginning of this year.
Roger Rabbit is not a real
Say it one more
movie.
time. I apologize.
There was a video at the beginning of this year where there was an elk being hunted by a deer hunter. And while he was hunting it, the deer was angry as shit. And he didn't approach it, nor did he shoot it because he didn't want to fuck with it. And basically, it like stomped on the ground and like a whole bunch of steam just came out of its nose and ears.
Yeah, I can't even think.
I swear to God, I will pull up this video if I have to.
Yeah, pull that shit up, man, because
You have to pull him up.
Cat. Okay. So if you hunting deer and elk, so you were like an elk deer hunter? I didn't know if there was a difference.
Yeah, the elks are the ones with the horns, and then you have what are the females' names?
So who threw the party?
It was a benefit for
At the Elks.
women. It was a benefit for women in wheelchairs.
I was talking about the deer.
I thought
It
that.
was a benefit. It was a benefit for females in wheelchairs with no legs and
Oh.
wheelchairs. The place was crawling with.
Yo,
pussy.
hold up, and to bring it back,
Uh-oh.
it can the disease, the zombie,
You got
the
a
zombie
YouTube
disease.
video on it?
No, I'm looking at the report. It's in deer, elk, reindeer, and moose.
So don't nobody eat Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, motherfucker.
No,
No, Marshall be
What if you came out Christmas morning there was some reindeer on your roof drooling?
I'm going back in my house and I'm letting.
Well, check it out.
I'm letting that thing go.
You realize it wasn't
My shit ain't on at
the
all.
deer disease.
Nah, it's low. It is, but it's low.
All low.
Which one is this, Marshall?
That's number 2.
You supposed to be my audio troubleshooter.
You asked me. You said which one am I? I said
I'm
one.
saying, like,
two,
we
two.
got to resolve this.
Marshall sounding good now.
We ain't got resolved with it. Listen though,
Mic, check, 1, 2.
turn it up. Mic check 1, 2. He want me to. He want me to control his audio, but I don't know, bro. I told you I'm 1 and you
Because you
are on
kind of
2.
slow. Like a yellow light.
Not
Yo,
like
we wanna take
he
y'all
said
for
you
tuning
so
in to Mindful
slow,
Change Podcast.
like a
Make
yellow
sure-
light.
Make sure.
He tried to end the pod, bro.
yo, did he just try to end the?
Yo, Tikal, give me some screen time, man.
Run them credits.
We want to thank y'all for tuning in to Mindful Change Podcast. Make sure y'all share.
Happy
Make
Thanksgiving.
Sure y'all do all that stuff. Y'all. It's your boy Black Rican, aka B.
You better
Marshall.
not leave
I'm out
if you
this
do.
bitch.
Yo,
man,
this
I'ma tackle the fuck out
nigga's
you, man.
wild.
Say happy
You better not
Thanksgiving.
leave, son.
I'm gonna start licking you.
You better not leave,
Yo.
son. I'm gonna pull your pants down on camera, nigga.
This nigga's wild, bro. Yo,
He ain't go-
yo, this nigga's stupid.
My calf.
Yo.
That's all good.
Squeeze them calves.
He ain't gonna be a lead now. He got to call his wife.
All right, boom. Yo, hold on.
Can we get a couple other extra topics before we go though?
Yeah, I'm gonna transition.
I
Boom.
think I did it. I did. I got it sounding better
topics?
Boom, here we
though.
go.
A little bit, right?
Yo, I
Fuck
think
it.
this one
Fuck it.
is gonna
Yo,
impact
Quest,
us as well.
if it's some more zombie shit, nigga, we don't.
Nah, it's not. Listen,
Zombie
Come on.
Deer.
the Biden digital equality bill that was passed behind the scenes during this whole is it what's this war going on with the Israeli
Palestine, Hamas.
boom. So while this is going on in the forefront of news and media and talk, the FCC is taking control over the internet, meaning they control what you say on the internet, and the bill got passed during all this war talk.
What?
Yeah.
So basically, we gotta watch what we say on the internet.
Yeah, man. So, from what I gather, it's more so about the phrases of what people use, like anti-Semitic, all
So
of
is
that.
this something that they actually passed, or is it
Yes.
something that they're talking about?
It's passed, from what I understand. It's
And it's
passed.
called the what bill?
The Biden digital equality bill.
So basically, what you telling us, we finna get canceled.
Nah, I think we're pretty safe at what we're pretty safe, man. We be on here.
Biden.
Marshall just
digital.
said that there was bitches in wheelchairs and the place was crawling with pussy.
Listen,
So it's hidden behind the guys.
One thing we always have to keep in mind, and I didn't read into any of this yet, is that in this digital age that we're in, there are so many sources of information that can appear to be
real.
Fraud.
Reputable.
Yeah. So we're in this day and age where, like, people like my mother-in-law, she's very smart and intelligent, but she doesn't understand the manipulation that goes on the internet. So she might see something that looks like it's NBC and it's NBCD. And, you know what I
EFG,
mean?
right, yeah.
You absorb the information real quick.
Yeah.
And then you assume it's real. That's the nature of propaganda. Not to say this applies to that, but that's something that I would definitely research.
Yeah.
Because in order to censor and control the internet, that shit is gonna be like damn near impossible.
But they're trying to shut it down and use it
Monetarily wise, though.
as the weapon they were supposed to use it for.
Yeah.
So you start kicking everybody off. Oh, you said this, bloop. It's a wrap. You
But
said this, bloop.
they've
It's a
already
wrap.
been doing that on YouTube. They've already been running back
Yeah,
on people's
like-
streams
yeah.
and for 8 months, year ago. You know what I'm saying? Giving them strikes and whatnot. But I mean,
Yeah.
For saying
so
some
I
wild
haven't
shit.
I haven't deep dove into it yet. But that's just
The
something
thing
that's
is-
on the
thing
radar.
is, the reason why I say that is because it's about money, right? So if you don't allow some form of freedom of speech on a platform that's generating billions or trillions of dollars, you're automatically going to lose billions and trillions of dollars. So I'm not saying they won't regulate it, but I'm sure they would be super careful on how they regulated it, because it would automatically lead to them losing money without any other explanation other than a bill. You know what I mean?
Unless the you know what I mean, the caveat isn't about money, it's about control.
Control. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what they want to allow, you know what I'm saying?
Deviated control.
Like that First Amendment is about to be out the window if this is going to be
mean,
rocking.
Yeah.
You know what I
First
mean?
Amendment is because it would lead to.
Or maybe they're trying to
It'll
pull
go-
some shit like the record companies. You know what I mean? I want a piece of your
Yes.
shit. I got a piece of Mindful Exchange now. You know what I mean? We don't own this. We and the government own this. You know what I'm saying?
Now
we
we gotta
feel
split
like
it.
we own it, though. Huh?
We gotta
Yeah, we
split
feel
it.
like we
All,
do.
we gotta put the government in on they got pitched in on their shit.
Yeah.
All right,
We're not
and-
gonna split it a couple ways.
Hold
We gotta
on.
throw it in there.
Yeah, I just wanted to drop
That's
a couple
wicked,
seeds.
man.
I got one more seed for
yeah.
y'all.
Come on.
Johnny Appleseed.
Here we go.
Word up, no seeds in my weed though.
Yo, Superman and Green Lantern are gay now in the comics.
Wait, say that again?
What?
You
Say
heard
it slow, please.
Superman and Green Lantern
Are
are
gay.
gay now in the comics.
That's real. That's really how they doing
Bro,
it
I
now.
look- bro, they just came out. I pulled it up.
I ain't never
They
fuck with either
just
one of them,
came
so-
out.
They're good. They just created a series of comics in 2023 for showing them as a homosexual couple.
Oh, you mean? Oh, fuck.
Wait a minute, as a
They're
couple.
The character, you know what I'm saying?
Green Lantern,
Green
Superman
Lantern and
Are
Superman,
together.
now movies, comic books.
are together. They're a couple. They're items.
Yeah, they put that out, and yeah, look it up.
Wow.
I ain't even looking that up, bro.
I don't
Yo,
know.
man.
I had to
don't
make
want
sure
no
it was
details.
legit. They put it out. Kind of remember when they made Robin?
Yeah, I remember
Like that?
because Robin. I felt like Robin was, you know what I'm saying,
Because his
A
outfit.
little zesty.
I felt like Robin. You know what I'm saying.
He
was
could be. It like you can pass.
fruity McPepper. But
Yeah, but Superman and Green
Let me ask y'all a
Lantern.
question. At what age, and this isn't trying to be right or wrong, it's just a natural, quick response. At what age were you introduced to cartoons like that?
5.
I was grown. Cartoons like what? Like with the
Comics 5.
like Green Lantern.
5.
Oh yeah, but a kid.
Are you
Very
talking about?
young.
Are you talking about as a gay thing?
No, just
just
heroes.
period.
So just the age.
Around that time,
when you-
6, 7,
about
8,
6,
yeah,
7.
stuff,
Sharp.
yeah,
Okay.
comics.
Younger than that.
How about what age?
I think I came out the womb.
That's my point.
I think I came out the
I was
womb.
gonna say all my life I watched
You
cartoons.
got to give an age though.
You know, 3,
I
4,
vividly,
5.
I
mean,
remember 5 vividly because I had
Cal.
toys and all that.
Yeah, that's when I start remembering the cartoons.
1 or 2 years old.
Damn,
So
nigga,
we was
see,
like-
I
so
know
we
I'm
was like
involved.
30.
Emma's upstairs room.
Nah, but real shit. So this is my point. Like, so if that's what we all think naturally, then that's who they're targeting as a demographic for whatever they're doing. So how can that be viewed as the correct thing to do if you're trying to target impressionable minds like that? I can understand if they were like 18, 19, coming into adulthood, their brains are still developing, but when you deal with kids, their brains are like less.
It's a sponge, bro.
That's
It's,
all
it's
it
a
is.
it's a sponge of subconsciousness that's wide open for you
Fuck
to.
that shit.
That shit crazy, man. Fucking Superman and Green Lantern gay now. What would you do if Superman bust him in the business? Hey, I like you.
I like
Green
you.
Lantern,
I
that
want
nigga-
you.
Ah, what the fuck?
You ain't gonna do nothing.
I'm gonna say I appreciate that.
I appreciate what you do for the community.
Yo, it's time to go. I got to go. What's the cow
No,
talking
that's
about?
that's your age. I had
wrap.
comics.
Can I say
when
one more
was a
thing
kid.
before we go?
It was
Nah,
different
well,
era
we
in the
ain't gonna,
80s.
Marshall leaving. We
it was
gonna
different.
kick him out and bring Cal over here.
It was
Cal.
different in the 80s.
Yeah.
It was different in the
Nah,
80s.
we gonna wrap it up.
Yeah,
Can
nah.
I before we? I'm done.
That's where
Yeah.
we at. That's where we at though.
I do have
Yo,
one though
Cat,
before
what?
we go, because I do got to make some moves as well. But we have to bring this to the table.
Right.
We wouldn't be right if we didn't bring this to the
Yeah,
table.
for sure.
Damn, Diddy, what we
Oh
doing?
shit.
What we
How
doing,
we gonna
man?
leave without talking about Diddy,
Diddy, I
man?
I say
forgot
this?
about that.
What we doing, man?
Fuck Puff Daddy. I ain't like Puff Daddy since day one. That motherfucker did everything they said he did. That bitch need to be in
me
the
hit that-
cell right next to
Once I
Waymaster or
seen-
whatever it is. Fuck Puff Daddy and
Sound like a
everything he
hater
loved.
though.
So
sir.
once I seen a nigga
Yo,
say we
y'all-
ain't party,
yo, but
I
listen-
was like,
Yo,
oh,
but listen,
no
that'll
hater.
be but listen.
I'm not a hater.
Now let's be serious about it because Diddy been getting away, man.
You can tell
Let's
that
be
nigga-
serious about it. Him and R. Kelly album Penitentiary Players is coming.
I saw that. I saw that.
Look,
On some real shit.
I think as adults that really have perspective on these types of things, we should really hear what each other feel about that because that is
Yeah,
a
'cause
real.
But my thing
This is
is,
deep right
like I
here.
said, at the end of the day, that's how I felt since day one. For some reason,
Yeah.
it was like fuck Puff Daddy. I've been a great judge of character all my life.
Yes, sir.
I've been the type of motherfucker like if I don't, I can feel their energy. Even though I ain't never met this motherfucker in my life, from day one, ever since I seen him, he looked like
Like he had
sketchy
something wrong.
A
Like he,
sketchy ass dude.
he always,
But-
yeah, he did have that
But
vibe.
he
That's a
act
fact.
tough. He act tough because he got money and power. He's one of them dudes that just that's the vibe that comes off.
So
to me.
what if he was in a court of law? Would you be willing to rely on your intuition to convict him of something that might send him to prison for life? Do you feel that strong about it?
No, I'm not. No, I don't judge him. That's.
I don't know all
that's
the
how
ins
I
and
feel.
outs like that,
don't
but
know
he
none of
seemed
it.
grimy.
I would have to listen
Yeah.
and see what's going on, and I'm not gonna judge him based off what I feel.
Yeah.
Right, that's
I'm
not
the type
fair.
of motherfucker, you know what I mean, if your energy is fucked up, I just don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah, I might have came across harsh and fuck Puff Daddy, but that's just how I mean. That's just fuck Puff Daddy. I don't give a fuck about Puff Daddy. That's just how. You know what I mean? That's
So do
just
you
how
think
I feel about him.
the accusations he has with Cassie, do you think they're true?
I know he
or
paid her
false,
off.
or-
He already paid the
I
money.
think-
Yeah, he paid
Paid
30
her
million.
already.
Yeah, but let's talk
heard
about
more
that.
than
Let's
that.
talk about. Let's talk. I mean, the money is important, but it's
I
less
think-
important than the actual
Yeah.
Situation.
What were the
Yeah, I think
he's the
accusations?
type
I
of
didn't.
dude-
I didn't dive in it.
So
Rape, abuse,
yeah, like,
assault.
she even stated that he made her have sex with a couple, either porn stars or dudes, videotaped it
During
while
a party.
while he was pleasuring himself. So that's just one thing that I can remember off the top.
shit.
Um,
I didn't feel like letting
So,
that
real
energy in
quick,
my
so-
circle. I didn't.
So I got a question.
in
When
order to
would
be-
when was this? When did these, let's say, alleged?
Ages ago. This
ages
just coming
ago.
out now.
So I guess my question with all of this, it always is how come 20 years after something? And I'm not.
Yeah.
And
Not to say it's that
and
long.
let me say this first. I do not agree or
Don't
none
say
of
the R words. Say grape.
Grape, yes, grape.
But I'm not saying what he did. I'm not justifying none of it. But
Yeah.
I guess for me, and I can just speak for me, if something happened to me that volatile in my life,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wait 20 years to expose it.
I guess it would depend on.
Depending on who you are.
It would
Yes.
depend
No,
on
no,
who
I mean,
you
I
are.
understand. That's why I was saying, why does it
and
take
what
so-
made you, take that long period of time to bring it to the light? Because he might have been fattening wallets throughout that time. He might have been
course.
taking care of families to not say nothing, and then after a while, it just
Yeah,
eats you
you-
up so
yeah,
much to
you
where you just
fucking-
like, you know what? I don't care about the money no more. Or Kirsty don't care about it no more because she done spent
But
it.
she just sued a lawsuit for what? 30 or 100?
Nah, I was
million
only
or something?
10, and he gave her 30.
No, that's not the case either.
heard it
So
got more.
what it was is he tried to offer her 30 and she denied that.
Oh,
So it's an undisclosed amount. We don't know
I
how
heard
much.
it was 100. I seen something on
Yeah,
the joint
but
for 100.
People are putting numbers out there, but it's
But there's no real-
undisclosed.
Oh,
If
okay.
it doesn't come from the court, Cassie or Puff, we don't know.
so they shut it down, but she was paid, and she don't want to talk no more.
I think the main point is that she's like, okay, I got what I want out of it, and I think she said something like, well, it was resolved amicably, and this at least allows me to have some form of control, stating without stating it that she had no control when she was messing with him, and the way it got resolved.
Yeah,
helped
he
her to
did
have
something. He did something.
Hell yeah.
Nigga
I
did
mean, because, a lot of people always think that Puffy has something to do with Biggie and Tupac
And
murder.
you think it's a coincidence that the Keefe D trial is going
Right.
on?
Keefe
And-
D already put it on that
Yeah,
man. Like,
it was put on Diddy. That's one thing. Even if he's not dragged into court immediately, to
It's
be
coming.
under public scrutiny for things that are this serious, he got that lawsuit out of the way within 24 hours.
Yes, he
that was
did.
kind
Yeah,
of
that's what
quick.
they said.
yes, he did.
Yo, karma comes to collect, bro.
Yeah,
Karma come to collect, man.
that's crazy.
And the devil always has his day. And I'm telling you right now, I come on, man. Diddy going down, man. R. Kelly went down.
I hate to say it, but
He's
that's
going
just the
down,
feeling
man.
I got, man.
He's going
He
down.
is because he touched that girl and he took her from. He wouldn't let her do music with Ryan Leslie no more.
Will you put that picture of New back up?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Yo, that
Thank
like
you, sir.
I think it all started to come apart when that nigga got dropped
Thank
from
you, brother.
Ciroc, and he didn't even own Ciroc.
Yeah.
Like, he
Made
was just
his
a
money
face.
off of it, though.
Yeah, he definitely made some paper.
Yeah, he really
Yeah,
didn't.
that
It wasn't
partnership
his
made
though.
some money.
Not really his. It was a small percentage, yo.
But shit, a small percentage of $1 billion
Of $1
is a
billion.
lot
No,
of money.
but
Yes,
the
it
way
is.
it was presented was like he was
caller.
owner of it. You know what I'm saying? It looked like that.
Oh, that was a cue. That was our cue, man. It's time to wrap it up. You know what I mean?
But real quick before we go, I just want to thank y'all
How many
brothers.
times you gonna say real quick before we go?
Because this is my,
I
everybody
got-
did their shout out.
Come on with
I
it,
just
Joe.
want to thank everybody for coming yesterday, and I appreciate everybody that came to
What was
the things.
yesterday? Because people that don't know us don't know.
I was about to explain.
Sorry.
Yesterday,
wasn't.
my
Shut
sister and my wife organization 607 Unity Dance. We had a free Thanksgiving dinner for the community over at the Meals on Wheels here in Elmira. We served a little over 200 people with food and plates. The fellowshipping was great. The food was awesome. The company was awesome. I think the vibe was great. A lot of people were really excited because we had our girls and our kids serving some of the older folks.
dope.
So
Very
the
well
older folks,
behaved, too,
so the
like-
older folks that couldn't get up and go get this, the girls were bringing them coffee and making plates for them, and so they were really excited. We got a lot of good feedback. It was a great event. I want to thank y'all brothers, for donating,
Yes, sir.
donating your time. You know what I mean? It was a great time. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? It was great.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Ain't no positive drops on that box, huh?
Fuck your couch, nigga.
It's all good, man.
Still got all the derogatories.
Make sure y'all stay tuned. New music from everybody coming soon.
Man,
Yes,
it's gonna be a
sir.
good 2024 with this music. The OGs are here. One thing I wanted to say before we get off,
Real quick.
related to the hip hop culture, real quick, do you consider yourself to be an old hater?
No, I'm not.
One more time?
Do you consider, related to the hip hop culture, do you consider yourself to be an old hater?
No, sir.
I tried not to be.
Nah, I just know it's dope.
If it's dope, it's dope. If it's
I would ask Takal, but he's too young.
Let's see what he say.
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
He's a kid. This only comes with.
This is an OG's point of view.
So, Hoodie, when you say you try not to be.
Well, when I say I try not to be,
Oh my God! Did you really have to get this nigga to start talking about this shit?
nah,
Come on with it.
got
It's
4
an
minutes.
easy answer.
Okay.
Things that I personally don't like doesn't mean that it's not dope. It's just that I don't like it.
Right.
Amen. Thank you, Lord. God,
Yo,
But I'm not a hater.
Nah, that's fire,
But I'm not
though.
a hater though. I
if
mean,
y'all hear what he said, the things he don't like is the things he don't like. Because Jesus said that God said.
God.
That Jesus said.
the word up.
You just confused the
Because
shit
God
out of me.
said it.
Hey, and that's true, though.
That's true.
That's true.
I
Because
can't-
evil
I can't
is
let-
good.
I can't
Evil.
let this,
Evil is
I
good.
can't let the pod go without addressing that because
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
the question was presented to me like, you don't think that the old heads be hating on the young dudes?
Nah.
And I was
Nope.
like, nah, because there's different perspectives on it. Like, we live the hip hop culture, we always have. So it's not like we're old people on the outside looking in that have an opinion on something we just dislike. This is something that we live life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if you present a song to me and I don't like it, that doesn't make me a hater because I don't like the song.
Right.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's basically what I was saying. Just because I don't like it, don't mean that it's not dope. Because other people like it. It's just not my preference. I feel like,
Yeah.
and that's how I look at music today. I don't judge the young boys for doing what they want to do. There's
Yeah.
things that I like. There's things that I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I do understand that. There's millions of people that might like a song.
Yeah.
Even us growing up, we didn't like every hip hop song from every hip hop artist that we grew up with. Neither.
Yeah.
We didn't like that. That doesn't mean that we were a hater.
It didn't even come into conversation. That
Yeah, I
you
just
were a
don't like
hater.
that song.
Like, nah, I don't really rock with that, and keep it moving, right?
Yeah, that's it.
You just like what you like.
I
Maybe
posted.
some of these younger individuals should understand the difference between a preference and a hater.
It's just like that Little Yachty interview that we played last week
Yeah.
when he was like, "I ain't rapping on them old ass
Uzi,
whack
yeah,
ass
Uzi Vert.
Oh,
Yeah,
Uzi
Uzi
Vert.
Vert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Uzi
Uzi
Vert. I ain't rapping on them old whack ass beats. You know what I mean? That was a more haterish statement
Yeah, that
than
was.
anything. I'm a rock star, bro. Well, you know what? Aerosmith. What was
Walk This Way.
Walk This Way?
Run
Aerosmith
DMC.
is a rock star, and he got on a track with Run DMC. Rock star.
And with that being said,
I posted something the other day.
Let Marshall walk out. He ready to go. Look
Yeah,
at
I am
I
too. I got
gotta
things I
get
gotta
mine.
handle too.
Hold
But
on.
do you mind if we play this before we go?
him. He got a pooter.
Hold on. Let me play this real quick. It says Eric Sermon
hold
doesn't
on.
recognize today's hip hop. It's stuck in one place.
Listen, let me say something before we get out of here. I
Come
said
on.
it while we was all in there together.
Come on.
I spend the most time dedicating to this podcast post,
Yes, sir.
pre, during, right?
After.
And I'm never in a hurry to get out of here. So it kind of makes me feel weird that everybody's in a hurry to get out of here, and I'm the only one that can't rush to get out when I'm dedicating time to make sure this is, good.
I could dig it.
I understand we all have different commitments, which you can't shake that because it's a family thing. I understand that. But just keep in mind that some people are putting in more work than others for the benefit of all of us unselfishly.
Yes, sir.
So if everybody can get up and run,
let's do it right
that's
now.
just
Fuck
not
it.
what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I can't run.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when we leave, I still gotta, even though I don't have to super edit it, I have to edit it, right?
That's right.
I had to get to Cal here so I don't have to do the switching so I can talk with y'all. So I understand everybody has obligations, but at the same time, let's be real. Like, a commitment is a commitment. Either you commit it or you're not.
That's real.
Because if I choose to take the same course of action less than what I'm doing, then what is this going to be? Nothing.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to take credit for anything, but space, equipment, time, money, editing,
Yeah.
I love what we do. I love y'all, but I'm giving a lot. I ain't asking for much.
Word up.
Real talk.
Not at all.
We love you, Curtis.
I love y'all. Let's
All right,
just,
love is love, man. Love you too, man.
if anything, let's have a meeting about how we can sum this up and make it a shorter podcast, but we all walk out together. Cause
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Right.
I got a fart.
say something. I knew he was gonna say some weird
I did
shit.
too. I felt it coming.
And he know how I feel about gas.
I feel where you're coming from, though. Yeah, I understand exactly where you're coming from.
Y'all mind if I play
But
this?
that's not saying I don't understand that you have
No,
to
I
go
know,
because you got
yeah,
family
yeah.
obligations. It's just
Right,
think
right.
about it week after week after week after week. Like when y'all leave, y'all chilling for the rest of the night. That's
Yeah.
not what I do. I bust it out on my dining room table, and I have to edit it. I have to fix the audio as much as I can. Hoodie sends me the thumbnails. I have to throw it in there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and then I got to deal with Takal saying how much he didn't like y'all on the podcast without.
Right.
You know
I
what I'm
want to know what you
saying?
bust out on the living room table.
What are you talking about?
What did he bust out on the living room
I just
table?
want to know
I'm
how
talking
come
about
every shirt you got.
I edit when we leave. I edit in my living room on my dining room table.
Why you be chewing on your shirt like that?
Hold up. Because it takes at least 2 hours for this video to upload. It's not like it's a 3-minute thing. And then to put it together, it takes at least 30 minutes to an hour. And this is without doing a major edit.
Right.
So maybe I should make that just a little bit more known. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're done and then it's over with. Nah. And then I have to put the description in YouTube and all that extra shit. I love what I'm doing, but I want y'all to love what we doing as much as I do. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, man.
We do.
Word.
You know, I go home, you send me the picture, I create the thumbnail. Then, you know, I try to make sure we share it on on Facebook.
So you know what we should do next time? Before we drop this episode, I think we all should not spam, but we should all go all out on our YouTube and our Facebook and ask everybody to go watch it, share it, the shit that we never really do because we ain't really into all that. We put a lot into it. Let's
Yeah, but
put
there's
a
really
lot into
there's
it.
no promotion.
Yeah, let's do it.
little
We've
shit,
never
no
done that,
promotion.
right?
Promotion at all.
Discord that have like hundreds of members in, so they can at least come and watch it. So
What'd you say?
I have a Discord server where I have like a lot of members in it, hundreds, and I advertise the podcast every.
What's the
single
demographic of your Discord followers, subscribers? 'Cause
So my Discord followers
might
and
be a little-
subscribers, they come from my Twitch. And
Are they over 18?
Hey,
Yes, they are.
we appreciate you.
yeah, they got yeah.
Yeah,
So
appreciate
before we
you,
go,
bro.
let's let this man play this thing.
Yeah. What is it?
And then we can,
do you want to play it
he's
from my
talking
phone
about,
so you can play it on the YouTube, or is it on your Facebook?
No, it's actually Instagram, but I can stick it right here if you know what I'm saying. Pause.
Do you think? Yeah. Oh, see, I wasn't even thinking about that, but until you said that.
Let me
yeah.
see.
I appreciate y'all though, man.
We
Yeah, man.
appreciate you, Kurt. We appreciate you,
Ugly
Cat.
motherfucker.
Ugly mother. Let me see. Hold on. Here we go.
Just think that hip hop is just not hip hop. I just think that they should change the name. You should
Put it in the front, bro.
no disrespect, but it's not what that is. Yo, hip hop is what it is. It comes from a culture, and hip hop can evolve, but this is not evolving. You think evolving is Melly Mel to Rakim stage to the whole nine to Wu-Tang to Murder Inc. DMX. That's evolving. You know, to you know, Cameron them, you know, Dipset. That's evolving. It's still the culture. That's a fact. This not. I didn't go for that. You can't go from that and don't evolve and come to where we at right now. That's not what that is. You know, and they actually are saying they are rappers. They saying they something else. They call it some type of vibe or something or whatever. But they can't be. That is not what this culture is about. This culture is about content. It's about being able to say something that resonates, that feels like something. That's what we come from. We have bars being said, technique, flow, the whole nine, beats and rhymes, and situations. And you can have the singing, all that was there. The biggest pop songs in the world was done by Dr. Dre on the Chronic. That still was gangster, but it still was hip hop. No, that's a fact. I mean, at the time, like, you know, I'm not taking nothing from, like, I can tell you what, for people think I ain't hating. Young Thug, genius. T.I., genius. Luda, the Future, all these people, they all was able to make a lane. That's what that's about, to be able to do something different. And then Migos, everybody rhymed them. I gotta give the Soulja Boy, they rhymed him too. Wow. So all this stuff you're saying right now, that's the elevation of hip hop when you're doing something different.
Feel what I'm saying? I like what Eric Sermon said. I like what his meaning behind that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
It
that
makes
was
sense.
deep for me. It makes sense. You know what I mean?
Rappers haven't involved. You know what I mean? But it's that's their wave.
Yeah, if it's not an involved, then
that
call
generation.
it something
Yeah.
different. Then
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's all I be trying to say. Call it something different. You know what I mean?
So is that an old hater? Like, are we turning into old haters?
I
by
don't
not-
think so. I just think that
It's purists
If
not
you're a
not
jazz-
allowing to bend what the authenticity of the art is.
if you're a jazz band, then you're a jazz band.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're a hip hop group, then you're a hip hop group. If you're a trip hop group, then you're you know what I'm trying to say?
Trap hop.
Yeah, you know, categorize each situation and you know, don't jump on the basketball court as a baseball player and play basketball. You feel what I'm trying to say?
That's real, man.
Jordan tried that. It didn't work.
Yeah, that's real.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's all I'm trying to say.
It's a battle, man. It's a battle within the culture, bro.
That's it.
I think I'm having a hard time. It's not accepting because, you know, like we always talk about, I record and work with all types of different artists, but me as a hip hop artist, I'm having a hard time correlating where we come from with hip hop making music to where it is and where I feel like it's going.
Mm-hmm.
I like some drill music. It is a certain place and time for it. In the gym, when you want to get pumped up and you just like your favorite movie, it make you feel like you can do kung fu after watching it. But when it comes down to the art and creating it, yeah, I am concerned with where things are going because if it's just kill, spin the block, flocking, and doing all this, like there is no thought going into that. We can do that without even thinking about it because whether it's real or not, it's just words that entice a violent community. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No substance, man.
Word up.
You know, and it's hard because I think, you know, where we came from in the beginning of hip hop, since we were fortunate enough to live, let's say it like that, live in the beginning of hip hop, you know, it's definitely different. But I think even the people who listen to the Sugar Hill Gang, they thought that it was different when we listened to Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? So in some senses of it, some people who started out listening to people like the Sugar Hill Gang and those old school groups to where the people that we listen to throughout our lifetime growing up with our hip hop, they think that it's a totally different hip hop too. So,
Nah, that's not true.
but I'm not saying.
But I feel where you're going
I'm
with
just,
it.
I'm just saying
yeah.
some people would look at the Sugar Hill Gang and that type of vibe of hip hop comparative to the vibe of hip hop,
That
you know, with the
came right after that.
with the NWAs and you know what I mean, all the gangster rap
That
and
was
all
called
that stuff
That was evolving.
that was evolving. But some
Right.
people are going to argue that the music today is evolving. That's just an argument.
It is though.
That's
It
just
is.
an argument.
So maybe we should pick this up next time. Think
Yeah.
about this shit and
Yes.
the evolution of hip hop and old haters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we old haters?
Word
Yes.
up.
Not moi.
Hoodie said, "Yeah, I am. I don't
Little
care.
bit.
Nobody." That's
But at least he
real.
keeping it real though.
That's
I mean,
real,
look,
man.
I'm not. Listen, I don't want to consider myself a hater. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean I hate it. It's just a preference of mine. I'll just change it. I'm not gonna be a person. I consider a hater being like, "Oh, yo, that shit is whack. Them whack." I would never do that. I would just say, you know what? That's not my cup of tea.
So maybe the difference between, for example, if a youngin asks you to listen to their song and you're like, "It's alright, but I don't really rock with it," right? As opposed to saying, "You should stop making music. You suck," and
Yeah, that's a hater.
or you're just fucking whack, or without giving constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of these, not just youngins, but people making music now don't understand the difference. Like, there's songs that I've made that I know aren't my best work, and my peoples can tell me that, or strangers can tell me that, and it doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't make me feel any kind of way. I've been through it.
It's just like when we talked about before, when
In the basement,
in the
maybe?
basement, and you
Yeah.
was like, "Yo, you
Listen
played
to
the
this,
song," and I
he's
was like,
"Nah,
"Hey,
that ain't it."
that's not the cap. That's not the cap that I want to hear." You know
But
what I
that
mean?
don't mean somebody
But
else don't want to hear that.
you know what I mean? I said, I don't know about that
He basically called
one.
me out on some shit that I was challenged with that I tried to force.
Mm-hmm.
And I was even conflicted about it, but I was trying to keep up with the times right then and there, and it just wasn't it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Not a hater though.
No, definitely
Old
not.
hater. Are you an old hater? Yeah, that's yeah. Are you an old hater?
Are you
That's
an
a
old
good
hater?
one.
I don't think so because I like these new brothers as long as they talking about something.
Yeah, it
I
makes
didn't like the hip hop when they wasn't talking about nothing then. So why would I like? I didn't like the music. I don't like any music where you ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I need something to inspire.
Some
and
substance.
If there's no substance, then there's no.
Quincy Jones said it best: 2 types of music: good music and bad music.
That's it.
Simple as that.
Straight
Word. Mindful Exchange
See
podcast,
y'all
man.
next week.
up. Mindful
They about to jump me
exchange
now.
podcast.
This nigga just did a poet.